Good afternoon and a warm welcome to all panelists and participants present here. It gives me great joy and pleasure to welcome you to this webinar organized by School of Hospitality Management, Oro University. I welcome all honorable faculty members joining us today, my respected alumni students, as well as my beloved students who are joining me in this panel, and also to all the panel, to all the participants to take your time out and joining us for this webinar. Before I would like to give a brief introduction about Oro University. Established in the year 2011, Oro is registered under the Gujarat Private Universities Act and under UGC Act. At Oro, we believe in integral and transformational learning, a platform given to the students to embark on the journey from learners to leaders. The learning at Oro is not just confined to four walls of the classroom, but goes much more beyond it. To now introduce our school, School of Hospitality Management, promoted by Oro Hotels India and USA. School of Hospitality Management is a progressive center for integral learning and leadership where the mind, body and spirit are aligned and prepared to embark on a journey of lifelong enrichment for both the individual and the community. The school is a premium school focusing on creating a value for its stakeholders through a generation of high achieving leaders. The school continuously endeavors to disseminate knowledge and skill through education and training to scholars who enroll in School of Hospitality Management, while also raising the bar higher to acquire and generate new knowledge through research. The school currently offers 5 programs, 2 at undergraduate level, the first one being BSc Honours in Hospitality Management. We also have an integrated BSc MSc Hospitality Management program, which is a 5 years program. At master's level, we have an MSc Hospitality Management program, which is a 2 years program. And we also have 2 1-year PG diploma programs, a PG diploma in event management and a PG diploma in contemporary bakery and patisserie. With all once again to this webinar, and this session is primarily made, and the aim of the session is to discuss all the activities that the School of Hospitality does for its stakeholders to enrich their learning and to also enrich their experiences of learning. So I have a diverse section of people in the panel here today. I will start with Professor Rajiv introducing himself and then going on further. So I would request Professor Rajiv to please introduce yourself.
Thank you, Vimal sir. Good evening, everybody. I am Rajiv R. Mishra, working as Assistant Professor with School of Hospitality Management. I have over 20 years of cumulative experience in the hospitality industry and academia, with almost 12 years in academia and 8 years in hotel operations. An alumnus of IHM Lucknow, I am pursuing PhD in hospitality from MET University, Noida. My topic of research is related to talent development practices being followed by chain hotels vis-a-vis independent hotels in Delhi NCR. I have published more than 18 research papers in both national and international journals and presented 8 research papers in national and international conferences being organized by leading institutions. I have authored a book titled Managing Hotel Front Office Operations, published by CBS Publishers. My area of expertise is managing accommodation operations and revenue management. Thank you. Over to you, Vimal sir.
Please, Dilip sir, I would request you to introduce.
Thank you, Vimal sir, for giving me this opportunity to present myself. I am Dilip Kumar, Assistant Professor at Oro School of Hospitality, having experience of around 16 years. Worked at so many places. I started my career from Asoka Hotel, which is considered one of the biggest hotel of New Delhi. So I started my career from there in F&B service at the Frontier Restaurant, and from there on I worked at so many places, so many academic institutions, so many prestigious universities, and finally came here at Oro University. So I'm also research scholar, means doing PhD from Chandigarh University, and I have also presented so many papers at national and international level seminar and the conferences, and presently looking after food and beverage service. Although I have taught so many subjects in my life, but my core area is food and beverage service. Although nutrition, hotel engineering, facility planning, so these are also subjects which I have handled in my life. So here I am looking after managing food and beverage operations, and not only teaching this, except teaching, I have also to look after so many things like how to organize that field trip, and also some workshop like cheese pasta, and there are so many things like mixology workshop and all. So these things have to do as I am the part of food and beverage service. So certainly I am doing it. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. I would now request Chef Jignesh Mistry to speak.
University from last 1 year. I have total experience of 15 years. I started my career with the Taj Group of Hotels as a Taj Management Training Program, and then climbed up the ladder to an executive chef. And I've been an executive chef at the Taj. I've represented the country at the Commonwealth Games in Delhi 2010. I've also been a part of serving various delegates as far as considered an Indian government point of view. I've also been an executive chef at Murphy Hospitality Group in Canada, and then I moved here at Oro. My core expertise is culinary arts, where I teach here is first year culinary theory and skills and culinary specialization for your first students. I'm also there, being with the student, helping them at every single point, and making them realize what the culinary journey is all about, and ensuring that from an Oro point of view, where we believe in the integral education, instilling those values of integral education at every single point from first year to fourth year. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Chef. I request Chef Amita to speak.
Very good evening to everyone. I am Chef Amita Singh, and I am working as a teaching associate in School of Hospitality Management at Oro University. I am a hospitality graduate and did my bachelor's in hospitality management from IHM Lucknow in 2011 and master's in travel and tourism management. I have 7 years of industrial experience in national and international chain hotels like Taj, Radisson Blu, Golden Tulip, and Marriott, etc. And 2 years of academic experience with Oro University, School of Hospitality Management. I joined Oro in 2018. My area of expertise are bakery and patisserie, and here I am taking care of post-graduation diploma in bakery and patisserie, as well as the bakery and patisserie classes of undergraduates. As I previously worked with such companies owned by a founder, Shri H.P. Ramachi in Surat, I was very inspired by the vision of the university, which is to become a premier university of integral and transformation learning for future leaders. So I joined Oro in 2018, and here I am working for the last 2 years. I hope students will gain some good insight and knowledge about the School of Hospitality Management for university. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Chef Amita. Now I would request Chef Mukesh to speak. Chef Mukesh, please.
Good afternoon, sir.
Good afternoon.
आवाज आ रही है सर?
Yes, Chef, please. Just introduce yourself.
Yes, sir. Myself Mukesh Datania. मेरा BA फाइनल किया मैंने, BA LLB प्लस HFSC होटल मैनेजमेंट कोर्स किया है, एंड मेरा ताज होटल रिसोर्ट्स में करीब 18 इयर्स या 20 इयर्स मेरा एक्सपीरियंस है होटल का। और बेकरी लास्ट में गोवा में 2 साल से पेस्ट्री शेफ रह चुका हूँ, और गोवा में मैं 2 साल से ट्रेनिंग शेफ में प्रैक्टिकल ट्रेनिंग वगैरह का जॉब कर रहा हूँ।
I think your voice did not come properly, Chef. Now we will move forward. Now I would request Professor Keyur Kumar to introduce himself.
Good afternoon, everyone. Myself Keyur Kumar Patel, trainer, food processing at Oro University. I had done BE in food processing technology and MTech in post-harvest technology and process engineering. I had cumulative 7 years of experience in food processing area. And my area of expertise are food processing, food preservation, and food adulteration.
Okay. Thank you so much. Now I would quickly introduce my colleague and partner for this webinar, Chef Jennifer Mistry. She's just busy coordinating this whole thing. She has been an alumni and a student of Oro University herself, and she has been working with us since the last 4 years in the capacity of a chef, a trainer, and she conducts classes in kitchen, food production, and practicals. With that, now I would like to introduce our alumni students, starting with Miss Yogna. Yogna, please introduce yourself. Hi.
Hello everyone, my name is Yogna Virgul. I'm from the batch of 2011-15 and I've been based in Australia for past 4.5 years now. And I've been working with IAG Hotel at a capacity of duty manager for past 2.5 years.
Thank you, Yogna. Zabia, over to you, please.
Hello everyone, my name is Zahabe Afrikawala. I'm from batch 2012-16. I am currently based in New York and I'm just working from home.
Thank you, Zabia. Now over to you, Arushi.
Hi everyone, I'm from the batch 2014-18. I did my graduation from Oro and then I went to France for my master's in management, and I'm back to Surat having my own education consultancy.
Good. Thank you for your inputs. And lastly, I would like to call upon Ms. Ria for her comments. Ria, over to you.
Hello everyone, my name is Ria. I am from batch 15-19 and currently I'm pursuing my diploma in pastry arts and bakery science.
Thank you so much. This was a panel of alumni students. We also have some of our current students from the school participating in this webinar who will also be speaking to all of us. So starting with Anu Suhail. Anu, if you can hear me, please introduce yourself.
Hello everyone, I'm Anu Suhail and I'm from the batch 2016-20 and right now I'm completing my 4th year of BHM at Oro University. Thank you.
Thank you. Over to you, Priyanshi.
Hello everybody, my name is Priyanshi Gajjar. I'm from the batch 16-20. I'm also just graduating this year. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Priyanshi. Now, lastly, we have Dhwani. Dhwani, please introduce yourself.
Yes. A very good evening to everybody on the panel and to those of you who are watching. I am Dhwani Choksi and I am a second year student at the School of Hospitality Management. Thank you.
Thank you all for this short introduction about yourselves. I'm happy to now call upon all my panelists and to draw their attention towards the points that I have already mentioned in my webinar. We'll be talking about a range of topics, starting with, of course, academics being the priority. We'll also be talking about internship experiences, which is very essential in the hospitality field. We will be talking about placements, career options that are open to our students after doing this program from Oro University. Then we'll be talking about the skill training. We'll be talking about competitions that are conducted by the university and other competitions that we send our students to. And last but not the least, we'll also be visiting a training lab and university infrastructure and discussing some points on that. Towards the end, I will also be showing you a presentation, small presentation on the school activities that we usually do on a yearly academic basis. And lastly, we will be taking some questions from the participants. So I request all participants to give their question on the Q&A section only. So now to begin, I would now like to bring the attention to the first thing is, of course, the most important thing that we talk about in academics is the curriculum. How would you understand and how would you describe the curriculum of Oro University? Do you think it's run of the mill? Do you think it's different? Do you think is it challenging? Do you think it's also offering a bigger, wider scope to you? If any of the panelists, somebody from the students join this, I encourage you to speak about the curriculum.
I could speak about it.
Please.
When I was looking for courses, like after my 12th, one thing that I really liked about Oro University was that it was a hospitality management course and not just hotel management in comparison to the other courses that are generally offered in India. Because, hospitality covers like the big umbrella of not just hotels, but resorts, events, cruises, airlines, everything. And I think Oro was offering like everything in combined. We had this exposure of doing an internship abroad, and which was not the case for other places. And it's like a balance of like management and practical, which was one of the major reasons I was drawn towards it.
Okay, thank you so much, Arushi. Anybody else would like to talk on what Arushi is saying?
I'd like to add some points
Yes,
also.
please.
Now that I'm in the course itself, I'd like to just go through the 4 years that I was there. So the first year, which was a 50-50 of theory and practicals. Throughout the week, we had practicals for a period of time and theory, so that we could match up what we're learning with what we're doing and understand the whole concept more clearly. And we had different areas of the hospitality industry that we had practicals in and also theory about. We had a lot of managerial subjects throughout the years where we learned the back office of the hospitality industry, where we learned finances, marketing. These areas are usually not taught in many of the other institutions, and which is where Oro was very different. We also had very different subjects related to the hospitality industry, and one of the major areas was something called SESIM that we did in the 4th year, which was a
Simulation.
game.
It's a simulation exercise.
Yeah, where we played as the manager of the hotel and ran the hotel virtually, learning how to divide labor as well as operational costs throughout the hotels, and also to learn how to run a hotel virtually. And it gave us points throughout the 12 rounds that we played, and it gave us a sense of how a hotel runs. So these were some points that I wanted to add up. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much. Look, since you are also going to be graduating this year, can I also ask you about how has your experience been in terms of the coursework or projects or assignments that have been offered to you at Oro University?
Yes.
And
So
what has been your experience doing them in individually as well as in group?
yes, sir. So throughout these years, we had various assignments and projects where we were either put in individually or put in groups, and both ways it's a learning process, because even in hotels and other hospitality areas, you have to learn how to work as a team. And something that we did in group projects were, so this year we had to set up a theme dinner where we had to recruit people to work with us, and also to conduct a whole theme dinner where, for example, my theme dinner was a Turkish theme dinner where I had to set up the whole table, the ambience, had to set up the menu, as well as train the staff to work as an actual running restaurant. So this is one of the major areas where you get to learn how a restaurant works. And this was a first-hand experience, because we had to get in guests to work, to come, to pay for the food, and also to eat and enjoy for the money that they pay. And that was our responsibility as a team to work. So this was one of the major areas. Another thing that we do is mood boards, where we learn how to construct a hotel, construct every room, every facility that we need in a hotel or in any other hospitality area. Another thing that we did was we went up to restaurants and we had to learn about the restaurants, how they've been doing throughout the years, and learn what they have been, what is the separate secret, what has kept them alive throughout the years, or what has led them to lose money throughout the years. Something that we could learn, and we could recommend them ideas in case we could help them out to revive their business in different areas. So these were different assignments that we worked as a group, and it helped us learn things individually as well. Thank you.
Thank you. That was really comprehensive. Thank you to Arushi and thank you to Anu for summing this up very beautifully. I will move to the next aspect and destination that all students joining hospitality are concerned with, and that is also an excitement for some people, probably in the beginning and while they are doing it also, the internship aspect or the training thing. Now, internship is a very integral part of our hospitality program, and it's embedded in all programs across all different institutions and universities. And we at Oro also take it very seriously, and we have dedicated 1 full year. So the third year in the curriculum or in the program is completely dedicated to internship. We are also offering internship internationally through our collaboration with Oro Hotels, with whom we have partnered because of our promoters, the Rama family. And we are also able to send our students to France and other places because of our connections with different agencies like Althea and other agencies. So I would now request some of the students to share their experiences. Some of the alumni also share their experiences about their internships, how and where they have been, and how has it gone for them, and what is the learning that they were able to absorb out of it. Thank you. Over to you. Would anybody like to start?
Yeah, so...
Okay. Ria, you can go ahead. No, go ahead. That's okay.
So I think I was one of the fortunate ones who was able to do the internship both in France and US. So I would just like to divide it, simplify it for the people who are just listening to this webinar. So it was two terms of six months each. So first term was purely based on the operations, and the second one was the administration. So in France, I got the opportunity to do the operations part, the kitchen, housekeeping, or F&B, and it was a very good experience according to me, because obviously that's a different country and different language and different culture. So I think it was very important for a student. It is very important for everyone who is there in this course, because it helps to polish a student in a different way, and it also helps in making a person an entrepreneur. So it's better that we do this.
Okay, and your next destination, would you like to talk about that or just once?
Sorry?
Would you like to talk about your next destination? You said France and USA both. Would you like to talk about that?
US was completely about the administrative stuff, that is HR or finance and accounts and everything. So it was quite a good experience, because also it was a cultural change from France to US. So it was important because it usually helps in your fourth year. So it was very good.
Okay. Yes, Yogna, over to you. Thank you, Ria.
Just to piggyback on the fact what Ria just mentioned about the operational side of internship, I think what the university offers as an internship just doesn't revolve around what the operational department has to offer. It also provides you a good insight into the ancillary departments of HR, sales and marketing, even IT. Like I had a mentorship program in my internship. So I was focusing on the, which we call the nervous system of a hotel, is the PMS systems and POS systems. So the university's internship goes beyond just your curriculum. It's more of a holistic approach towards preparing you for what happens in, once you get out of the university and will start working in real time. So I think the internship for my experience was way beyond than just having to put into use what I've learned in classrooms, but also preparing me for other challenges which I would have in my own career. It also gave me a good insight into work-life balance because we had a yoga retreat which was encompassed in it. So it was a very different experience, which I probably wouldn't have gotten any other university, I suppose. I don't think so any other university within the nation provides such kind of an approach towards internships.
Thank you so much, Yomna. In addition to the international opportunities that we offer at school, we also have the privilege of having a full-fledged international brand hotel, the Courtyard by Marriott, on our campus, run by the GHM group. And it also helps us in providing and giving training and learning opportunities to our students. I will request now Ms. Priyanshi, who has spent some time training there and working and doing her internship. So I would want to know about your experience working in the Indian scenario and being so close to the university.
Thank you so much, sir. So I was one of the lucky person to work in all 3 different countries and environment. I did for 1 month, I did it in India, in the Courtyard, where I was being known with the environment of how Indian hospitality works. And I was managing the banquet area. And it was an amazing experience where I came across a different kind of people, different kind of synergy at a whole. And then coming next, I went to France. There I did for 5 months. I was in kitchen department. I was handling the live breakfast session every day. And then moving towards USA, we did like all of the management work. By the end of my term, I was able to handle the front office completely, which was very, very enthusiastic and amazing for me because that gave me an kind of a focus that what I really like and what I can do in future. So basically these internships basically help me to know where is my interest and what I want to do in future. It is really important, and this Auro University platform gave me that opportunity. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much. Now I would quickly like to add one more question to all 3 of you, since you have also traveled abroad and been abroad for some good time. I'm sure you would have also used this opportunity to travel and explore and see new places. Did you get this chance, and how did you use this opportunity? Please experience it.
So that was like a cherry on the cake, where we used to have a lot of, we used to balance basically our work life as well as our tourism, because I have traveled almost like half of the France as well as Switzerland during my duration of France, as well as when I was in USA, we went to Disneyland, we went to like a different kind of adventure to New York, and a lot of fun was there. So it was like a combination of both. And the plus point was we used to get paid, the internships were paid, so all the expenses were bared by us. So we did not we felt like independent, and we did not have to ask money to our parents about our travel and tourism. So that was really nice. Thank you.
That is really a good part. And
yes, sir.
Really comforting for any parents who are listening to this. Yes, Yogna, would you like to say your point?
When Priyanshi mentioned about that you were first time stepping out of your own house and living in a different country, that actually leads into a whole different experience, because you are managing your own expenses, you are living by yourself, and it's the first time you probably would be stepping out of your own comfort zone. So I think internship also gives you an opportunity in that sense, where you are responsible for yourself, but you also are responsible for the fun you're going to be having. So we guys had amazing opportunity to see so many different places in States, and just not going and visiting, but also learning about the culture, because I think it comes with the living there for 6 months.
Okay, thank you, Yogna. Ria, would you like to add on anything? You also had a good experience in Google.
Yeah. So as Yogna said, that we have the opportunity to step out of our comfort zones, and for the first time, maybe for some of us it was the first time when we actually stepped out of our comfort zones, and the opportunity which we got to explore. And I was one of the fortunate one, I would say, that who had some of the same colleagues as they were in France and the US. So it was quite a comfort there with a different family, working and going around exploring places. So it was good, and it is very important from that point of view.
Okay. Thank you so much. I think we have really summed up very nicely. Now, moving to the next point and element of doing a hospitality management program. See, this is a vocational program, and which normally prepares you for a career option quicker than a normal or a conventional program such as BCom, any other thing. So I'm sure you all at the end of passing out, graduating, expecting placements, career options and all those things. So I would add on, how does Oro University support in that? At Oro University, we have a complete department called the CDC, the Career Development Cell, focusing on developing students' resumes, CVs, and preparing them, creating opportunities for them, calling in companies. This year, we are also called Taj and a few other companies for doing on-campus placements for the students. Along with that, we also provide help and support as we are also from the hospitality field. So we have good relations with a lot of companies, and in our own company also we do and can provide opportunities for growth and for placements. Lastly, as I mentioned, that entrepreneurship is also a new thing, and at Oro we take it very seriously, and we do provide training, we do provide support if students want for their startup projects, for their entrepreneurship projects, and we also attach them to some senior mentors or industry leaders if they want any information about capital generation or starting their business plan with ideas or something like that. So we also have a department which is completely dedicated to providing them support for entrepreneurship and other things. So this is to talk about on placement and career options that are there. But as we always say, this industry is ever growing, and sky is really the limit, and there is no shortage there of opportunities, jobs, and I would rather say more than jobs. I think anybody graduating should be focusing more on career, making a career, looking at the long term rather than at the short term. So let's move to the next element and next segment that we have to all talk about from the hospitality standpoint, and that is the skill training and learning. So skills, as you know, is a very important aspect of our hospitality program, and this is how we also differentiate our program from the other courses. So I would request the students and also the alumni to give their inputs about their experiences on these 2 points, skill training and the learning opportunities. Over to you.
So once again, I would like to draw on the fact that our curriculum is very unique. We focus on 50% of theory and 50% practical as well. And to all of those students who are planning to join the hospitality industry, I would like you to know that hard skills and soft skills, both of them are equally important. And one of the unique ways of training that is provided at the university is through the on-campus training that we do at Courtyard by Marriott. So, and it's not a traditional learning experience. We get to learn about how things are conducted in the real industry while learning about it in theory as well. So we get to learn insights not only from our faculties but also from professionals and executives who were working at the hotel. And another way of learning about the real world is through guest lectures. They're also a very important part of our curriculum. And, we get to learn insights from guest speakers who have worked in the industry for over 25 to 30 years. And that is a great way for students to link what they're learning in theory to the real world, which I think is a really important skill in this day and age.
Thank you, Dhoni. That was really nice. So I would also like to call upon Priyanshi. She's also studying right now with us. Would you like to describe your experiences and your comments?
Yes, sir. I would like to add things what Dhoni said, correctly mentioned. The one thing that I really keen and I like about our university is that we have competitions, in-house competition, as well as going to the competition. So I have been part to Pune competition. I have been part to a Delhi competition. I've also been a major kind of a speaker as well as observer of our in-house competition, that's the NBCC. And the best part is I have learned a lot of things within the competition as well as while hosting it in the both aspects, I know. And the best thing is our university gives that opportunity to go to a different city to know what is actually the industry about, compete and gain that confidence. I still remember my first competition was in Pune. I was very nervous, but Jennifer ma'am was with me and she told me, you don't worry, you will just believe in yourself and just do your thing, what you want. And I still remember I won like 2 golds and 1 silver in that whole competition, and that sense of confidence was amazing in a different way, and it basically transformed me how I look the whole industry upon. So that was also really good. And we even have in-house small workshops, like we have cheese workshop, then we have a World Tourism Day we celebrate there. I still remember the last tourism day, we had like food stalls and we used to sell the food. And then we had like a whole group, although we were in the courtyard and all the schools, different schools were coming, and it was a great time, and we learned a lot of things in that too. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Priyanshi. Thank you so much, Dhoni, also. I think both of you have very rightly pointed out to a lot of things. I just like to add on a few things that we also do. I think reminding you of what Professor Dilip Kumar was saying about cheese and pasta workshop. So normally not doing it like a class session, we do it like a workshop session. And this is one of the things that we do for experiential learning experiences for our students. In addition to that, we also call or invite industry experts, industry chefs, and senior people from the culinary field, bakery field, and other things. And we request them to conduct master classes. So that's also a very good thing that helps students to develop their skills. Of course, one thing that the students really love and they enjoy it is the field trips, the tours, and all those things that we offer to our students. Because we are also into a dry state and prohibition, so because of that we also go to other states and we try to make them see and experience and look at other things so that their learning is not hampered in any manner. This is talking about the skills and the learning thing. One more thing that I'd like to add on is our hotel, which is on campus. There also the experts, the managers, they provide training to our students and help them groom the students to become good future hoteliers. I know a lot of our students who go over the weekends for learning, for polishing their kitchen skills, some other front office skills and other things. I know a lot of people who go there particularly only for, let's say, sir, I only want to learn tandoori or tandoor kitchen or something like that. Or some people only want to learn bakery. So this is the opportunity and this is the advantage of having a full-fledged hotel on campus available for them at their disposal. So thank you all for your points and comments. So now I'd like to move to the next point and aspect of our webinar, that is compete to excel. And this is one thing that we definitely take very seriously and we also take a lot of pride in it. This has also fetched our school a lot of laurels and a lot of awards and rewards. So I would now call upon a lot of people to just speak their experiences rather than me talking over it. So anybody would like to start talking about your experiences in competitions?
I would like to say something about it.
Yes, Zahabia.
So, when I was in my 4th year, that was the first time that I got an opportunity to go to another university in Delhi and Bangalore, and we went as a team. So it was more like, you are competing with other universities, other students to test your skills and to, actually showcase what you have learned so far in the university. And I think that was a great opportunity. And the other opportunity that Oro gives us is when we conduct the same competition. So it is majorly done by the students, from getting sponsorships to organizing events to even conducting them. So I think that gives the students a very good confidence and that sense of authority, and you learn how to be a good leader, work as a team, and as Ms. Priyanshi also mentioned her experience. So it gives a good confidence to students of how you would actually how you would perform in front of other students as well. So yeah, that was a great opportunity.
So before just moving on, Zavia, I would like to ask you, which competitions did you participate in? Was it management competitions or culinary or?
I was, I'm always been a culinary student, so I was always, participating in culinary competitions.
Competitions, okay. And I think you have also won a lot of medals for yourself.
Yes.
So what happens to you as a person individually when you win at competitions? What does it reinforce with you as a person?
It gives you like a sense of confidence that in front, among like 15-20 colleges, where of course all these colleges are offering good techniques and skills and standards, of course, but if you are winning in among them, it gives you that boost of confidence that you are par excellence.
Thank you so much. Anybody else would like to talk about that? Arushi, would you like to say anything to this?
Yeah, sure. I mean, in my 4th year, I had the opportunity to go Delhi for a competition named Make in India. Now, it's a very popular program that our country has initiated, and just to give a brief, it was about developing a business solution in the hospitality industry. We came up with the idea of a drone mosquito repellent, but even though we won the gold medal in that competition, I really want to say that it's even though one person presenting the idea, but it was the entire team, the teachers supporting you, brainstorming ideas, because you have to present a business plan in front of, like Zavia mentioned, 15-20 other colleges participating. So you have to do your financials. You should be ready for all the questions that the jury asks you. And the best part about it was, after we won the competition, like Vimal sir, you mentioned about how important entrepreneurship is in Oro. We were also I was given the chance that I could take up that particular business idea, and with the help of the entrepreneurship cell that we have at Oro University, I could go ahead with it. So, like everybody mentioned, these competitions really add up to your self-confidence building process. You may not realize it back there, but then you know it when you compare yourself with the other students from other universities.
Okay, thank you. Would anybody else want to share the competitions?
I'd just like to add up to Zahabia and
Yes,
Arushi's points.
Yes,
this year, as a 4th year student, Priyanshi and I were able to go to Delhi as well for different competitions, but to the same university. And she won in her respective competition, and I was able to compete in the bartending competition, which is very different. And I was able to secure a position there, which did give me a sense of confidence and a sense of experience watching everybody compete. There were almost 35 people competing against you, and watching them compete and what they do is a learning aspect for me as well, because those are type of different things that I've not seen before, and that was an exposure for me, an experience for me. And another competition that I was able to go to was the Bangalore competition, which is a more managerial based competition. And this year was a very successful year for us in Christ University. Me and 4 other people were able to go and secure 2 golds and a silver there. And I was able to participate in a general manager competition, which is we had to enact as various managers in different areas of the hotel. So I was the general manager of the hotel, and that was an experience for me because the judges that were there were pushing me, roasting me. trying to get our answers from me that were already there, but I was maybe afraid to speak up. So that was a way of learning, because there were judges from Marriott's and Best Westerns that had come there, and they were judging us. And it was a very crucial and difficult moment, because any time you budge and they know you're budging, they will know that you're not confident with the answer that you're giving to them. And so that was a turning point for me to understand that I have to be confident in whatever I say and whatever my team is saying, and I have to support it. And that is something that I learned throughout all the competitions and all the experiences that I had, even NBCC for that matter. We're all a team in NBCC, and conducting it and calling up universities to join in NBCC is a big process. Dhwani in the second year has also been a part of this, and it's an adventure to even talk and call the institutions to be a part of the competition, and getting rejections and acceptance. It's a process. It's a learning process. It's like an interview, and this is a big moment for me, and I'm sure for all of the panelists who've been here through Oro University. It's like a huge learning and turning point for all of us. Thank you.
Thank you, Anu. I think what Anu was also trying to say, and I think a lot of people from the panelists, including the alumni students, will also agree. Somewhere you also have been instrumental in organizing the National Budding Chef Competition, the annual event organized at Oro University. It's a national level chef competition that we organize every year. Since 2015, we have organized 6 editions of it so far. This year in January, we had 20 colleges and institutions participating from 9 cities, 6 states across India, coming and participating in 3 days of grueling competition across different set of events like cooking, culinary, baking, and mocktail and bartending and all those things. So one thing that I think we all have reassured and really reiterated is that competitions really help and help an individual to excel. And I think it definitely adds value to your potential and your resume, which I think we will all agree to. Moving on to the next aspect, I think we are coming to the end part of it. I would also request all the people, if they have any question answers, to please put it in the Q&A section, and if we have time, we will definitely take it at the end of the session today. So now moving to the last segment that we have, that is talking about the training lab and the university infrastructure totally. I think you guys as students have experienced it firsthand. You guys have also used it, spent your major part of your life in a lot of areas in the university. If I talk about library, if I talk about the recreational areas, if I talk about a lot of places. So would you like to share your experiences on that front as well?
I'll talk about the training lab since the memory is very fresh in my mind. We used to train in the 4 core hospitality in our first year. So we had F&B, we focused on culinary, front office and housekeeping. So our class of 60 or 70 was divided up into batches. So one batch used to train in the food and beverage training lab, which is table 101. While the other batch was cooking. One batch went to Courtyard by Marriott for their training in the hotel, and another batch did theory. And this went on for a year, and every week we used to learn about different kinds of cuisine, important concepts in the industry. So I think it's a great thing that we have this kind of infrastructure in our university. And the way that we are taught is really efficient because we have smaller batches. Our faculties are able to, tend to our questions really well, and learning becomes easier as well.
Okay, thank you so much, Dhwani. What has been, if I can ask you, what has been your favorite area to spend time? Of course, you will have to say classes is one of them. But besides classes, what will be the other area that you can really recall and would have liked to spend most of your time during your tenure in the university?
I think I had a lot of fun in the kitchen. I did not expect it to be that hard. But in a way, standing for 3 hours, 3 to 4 hours non-stop is difficult. But when you, it's a vital part of your education and you have to go through it no matter where your interest lies in. And I've made some good memories in our kitchen. So I think, that apart from learning theory, doing my practicals every week was great.
Thank you, Dhoni. I think, Dhoni, the physical block and resistance is just in the beginning, and I think once you overcome it, you really start to begin to enjoy and enjoy your fruits of cooking, your fruits of your work that you do at the university. Anybody else? Anybody from the alumni would like to share?
Yeah, so
Yes,
I would
please.
I actually agree with Dhwani that initially standing for 4 to 5 hours was quite tough while we were practicing or training under the kitchen or F&B. But all of those training and standing long for hours, it helps while internship. As I also mentioned that you work in 2 different or 3 different areas or all the departments at some point of time. So it really helps. And the infrastructure of the college, actually all of the facilities that are being provided, it actually helps you in becoming that person that you don't face any difficulty while you are working in the real work life scenario. So I think it's quite important, and it is actually designed in a very good way that we don't face any difficulty while we're doing it. So.
Okay, thank you so much. May I just request upon to Mr. Manish from IT team to start the presentation. So quickly, I will just show the presentation regarding the school, about school activities, and also it will have some glimpses of our university infrastructure. And then I will come back and take the questions from the participants. Manishji, if you are there, can you just help me with sharing the presentation? And Manishji, I will also request you to start the link for the e-certificates and share it on the chat.
Okay.
Mr. Manishji will be sharing a link for e-certificates. So if any of the participants, students would want to avail of the facility of e-certificates, kindly fill the questionnaire that he will be attaching in the chat thing. This is our presentation. Manishji, can you just go to the start? You'll have to go to the start.
Hello.
Hello. Yes, sir.
You can able to see?
Yes, Manishji, it's clear. I'm just requesting you to go to the beginning of the presentation so that we can go. And I will keep talking. You can just scroll through the slides slowly. So the first thing that I'm gonna speak and show to you guys is glimpses of our students going and doing actual international paid internships abroad in USA through once again through our collaborations with Oro Hotels in USA. Manishji, please move forward. आप आगे जा सकते हैं. These are our students. You can see one of our students, Anu, being there in the pictures. Anu, would you like to say where was this picture taken?
This was in Hyatt Regency, Greenville.
Okay.
I was doing my second part of the 6-month internship there.
And would you know where the other pictures are taken? This residence in? I think
this is Orlando. Residence in Orlando, Delta, Orlando.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you. Next, Manishji. Next. The next slide and pictures are of our internship, students doing internship from France, and they have worked with a lot of reputed restaurants, hotels, and some of them also have got chance to work in Michelin star restaurants as well as hotels. Please moving forward. Next. Yes, and most importantly, the hotel that I was mentioning you, which we are privileged to have on our campus, Courtyard by Marriott. It's a very reputed international brand hotel, and it provides the latest equipment, the latest technology, the latest resources, and the people, the managers, right from the general manager to everybody, the whole team is very participative, very supportive to the students, and they provide them extra cushioning, extra help and support for their learning, for their for their growing and for their growth and development basically. Thank you so much, Manishi. Please move forward. These are some photos, glimpses that we have of a theme dinners being organized by students. Now this is completely, as mentioned by the students, done by totally by the students, of course under the guidance and supervision of faculty members. So chef, Mr. Dilip, Raji sir, Jennifer ma'am, all our faculty members work with the students closely, and they guide them and they also supervise them. And the students also are supposed to generate 40% profit, 40% surplus on their team dinners, which is also a very good learning part. Thank you so much. Next, please. We also, as I've been mentioning, we also invite a lot of senior members from the industry. Here you can see General Manager Mr. Vikas Sharma from Courtyard by Marriott and his whole team of managers coming to Oro University, taking classes, interacting with the students. And this is something that happens on a very regular basis to provide support in all our subjects, in all our modules throughout the years. Thank you so much. Next, please. We also have, we are very fortunate to have our members from Oro Hotels USA visiting us. So we have here Ms. Jane Brophy and Mr. Kirby Smith visiting the Oro University, and they also had an interaction with the students, which was also very good, and they were giving some insights and impacts how the hospitality industry works in the USA domain. So it's a very good cultural exchange that happens, and students can also get and share their experiences in the Indian scenario as well as in the international areas. Moving forward, next please. This is about our conference which we conducted in this month, in March. This is our second conference that we did on hospitality and tourism sectors. We had a lot of people from the academia field, more than 50 plus people coming from across India, participating, presenting papers, and it was a very interesting session for all our students as well, because they got to learn a lot of these things. To tell you a little bit about research that we do and practice, in fourth year, the students are also given an option to choose between culinary specialization, dissertation, which is a research project. So, we don't have any limitations. We offer a lot of variety. We offer a lot of choices to our students. So their individual tastes and preferences are also taken care of in our curriculum. Thank you so much. Please move on next. This is the whole team that have come. As I mentioned, there are more people, 50 plus people. Please move next. Manishi, thank you. This is talking about a lot of days that we celebrate which are related to our field, the World Tourism Day, which gets celebrated every day by UNWTO on 27th of September. And this is our founder president, Mr. H.P. Rama, cutting the ribbon, and the other people that you see in the picture is also our Dean Academic, Dr. Rohit Singh, and our Registrar, Professor Ajay Kumar Yadav. Please move next. Thank you. On the eve of the World Tourism Day, we had also organized a fun fete program, and a lot of stalls, food stalls were organized by students, which was kept open for all the public of the university to come and experience it. And this is also how I feel the students get an interdisciplinary learning and experience in the university. Thank you so much. Please move next. This is one of the academic activities that we had planned. So we had done a quiz one day prior to the World Tourism Day, and the students actively took part in this and also won a lot of rewards and awards on behalf of this. Thank you. Please move forward. And this is what Dilip sir was talking about. As you can see him, he's there in the picture, coordinating this activity with the students. And to bring the experience out of the class, this is what we do for experiential learning, and the students really have a real belief of the cheeses, pastas, and we also make it, and with the help of the kitchen team, and they also get to taste it. So it's a really, really good learning experience in an experiential manner. Thank you. Please move forward. Next. This is one of our Ivy tours, visits, field trips that we conduct for our students. This one is particularly done in Nasik, at Sula Vineyards. All the students love it, they enjoy it, and I think it's also a very good time for them to bond and gel with their classmates as a whole. Please move next forward. This is talking about a field trip that was conducted by a chef and at Amul factory in Anand, and it's been very, very nice. And I think this is what our background is in Gujarat, and we take a lot of pride in belonging to Amul and Gujarat. So I think this is also a very good learning experience for the students. Please move forward. This is our prestigious annual event that I have been referring to, the National Budding Chef Competition, hosted by, of course, our Chief Operating Officer, Mr. Suresh Mathur, who you can see in this picture lifting the trophy. Moving forward, this is our annual event, which we have been doing for the last 6 years, starting from 2015. This year, as I already told you, we had 20 teams participating in 3 days of doing events and activities. Please go ahead. Thank you. This is just a picture showcasing all the students, the faculty members. So we had attendance of more than 150 people, faculty members, students participating from different colleges, institutions, and it's a very prestigious thing, and I think it also offers a lot of learning opportunity for our students to see and compete with the other students across the nation. Thank you. Please move to the next. This is, I think, what Anu was also referring to. She has participated in this bartending competition in Delhi, and she won a prize there. This is a lot of other students who have participated and won. As you can see, their medallions and their certificates in their hands. Thank you. Please move forward. This is our training restaurant, Table 101, where we train our students, and we also provide personalized service to all the people who attend service at this restaurant. Please move forward. Next. This is our kitchen. It is also made completely as per industry norms and standards, and this is where we provide a training to our students. Complete cooking. It's a complete self-sustainable range. We have different types of gas. We have different types of burners. We have different types of oven that we also provide an equipment for the students. We are also one of the first universities and institutions also providing molecular cooking, molecular kitchen to our students, where the senior batch students practice their skills. Thank you. In addition to these kitchens and labs, we also provide labs for bakery. We also have a lab for Vedic cuisine, Vedic cooking, which is also very popular with the students. We also have a food processing lab taken care by Mr. Keul. And we also have many such labs where the students get to practice their skill. Please look at this. This picture is particularly talking about a masterclass that was conducted by a chef coming from the Rich Clean, and showing about different cakes and desserts and products that were made. Thank you. Please move forward. This is to give you just a glimpse and an idea about our infrastructure. I would also request you to please visit the university once we open, and also visit our website for further details. We are very much present on the Facebook page also, where you can also get the details and all the past pictures, archives, and other information. Thank you. Please go next. This is our biggest auditorium hall called the Discovery, where we host meetings and sessions and seminars for more than 250-300 people. and it's a very good place to be there. And the experience is completely good. It's on par with some of the best places. You have the best of acoustic technology present there, completely soundproof. The chairs are also completely comfortable and it's also suitable for taking notes and taking information down. Please move forward next. This is our library, well stocked up, completely available to our students. And in addition to, of course, the conventional resources, the books and magazines and journal and other things, we also provide e-resources, which are becoming really popular nowadays. And particularly during this pandemic, we have realized its potential and its importance. We also have our affiliation and a connection to EBSCOhost and all the other databases, which are very important for research and other academic activities. Thank you. Please move forward. This is another classes and auditoriums that we usually have, which are used for our daily work. Thank you. We also have a lot of sports activities, indoor and outdoor. We have a lot of play area for cricket, football, basketball and other things. In addition to that, we also have an indoor play area, sports activity there, pool, carom, chess and all those things that we can do. Of course, there's one more thing that we also are very, very proud and happy to showcase and share it with you. No problem, you can take it to the last slide. This is where you will find information about our school, university page, Facebook and Instagram. Please, I request you all to visit. Just a few things before I finish. I would also request people to visit our university once you open up, and also visit our pages so to gather more information about the university, about our school. And it's been really thankful, and I'm really thankful to all my panelists for taking their time out and participating in this webinar. I think your comments, your information that you have passed on will really be useful to a lot of people, the attendees who are present here today. And hopefully they will probably be able to also make a success out of their careers if and when they choose to join our university. I will also be opening the Q&A section and taking a few questions. There are not much questions here. There is one question that is coming about, which is asking, do we also offer internships in Mumbai? We do offer internships in Mumbai and other places also. We have no restrictions of any place or any location that we do not provide internships, but we also keep in mind the safety, the security, and the other things of the students before providing the NOCs and other required certificates to the students. Okay. I would also request you to please visit the website for our curriculum in detail, where you will also be able to see and get more details. If you have any questions, I will be happy to, you can always throw your question on our Facebook page, on our Instagram also, and we will definitely reply to you within the shortest span of time. On that note, I would really like to thank all my faculty members, my alumni people, my students, and of course my participants who have participated and been here with us today. Thank you so much. It was really a very, very interesting session. I think you have been really honest and truthful to all the participants, and be very open in sharing your views and your experiences. I'm really thankful to all of the panelists, and also thankful to my supporting team from the IT, Mr. Manish and Ms. Shreya, who always support us in all the webinars. Thank you so much, and I hope to see you guys in the future. Thank you so much, everyone.